It's your girl Neff from the Bury, and we back with another episode of Logical Minds. It's episode 47. 3 more weeks away until we reach episode 50. I can't believe I am this deep in. I'm so proud of myself. Shout out to you, Neff. You are that girl. You will forever be that girl. And you're just doing your big ones every time you press record. And I just want to say, I commend you, sis. I see you, sis. Keep doing you, sis. Prr. All right, so how you guys been? I've been cool and chilling, vibing per use. You know what I'm saying? It's officially May. So it's hot outside. The sun's outside bright. Get your tan on. We gonna get a little bit darker this spring and summer. You feel me? It's like 80 degrees out where I'm from and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we got the incense today. I don't know if y'all can see. Got the incense and the kombucha. So we are prepared. And today is Thursday, so we're recording at a reasonable time. We love that. That's how you start off the new month. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, so let's get this incense started. Cause I'm really starting to like just doing this. So I might just stay here for a little bit. Just for, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we got the incense. Which one did I pick? Oh, I got the money incense. Yeah, cause it's a new month, Money May. Feeling like Floyd in this May weather. Yeah. So let's start, you know what I'm saying? Let's cook her up. I miss my incense. It's been so long. Like I get my incense from this local shop in my mall, and it's literally you can get 100 for $10. 100 incense for $10, and I wasn't getting 100 at first. I was only getting like 30, 40 at a time, and seeing how quick they go out, seeing how quick I use them and stuff, I definitely had to get the 100. Definitely did. But I got the money incense letting up, you know what I'm saying, for the new money coming in, the abundance coming in. You just got to believe it, feel it, and it will come to you because you deserve it. Period. We all deserve to evolve in this life. We all deserve abundance. We all deserve peace, love, and light. That's just what it is. All right. So, and then the kombucha that we got today, mind y'all, like I told y'all, I went to Food Lion. I got me new flavors. And last week, I definitely forgot to crack open the second new flavor, but here's the second new flavor. It is called Sacred Life. It's a blue one. You feel me? Nice bluey. And I need to take accountability about this. I've been drinking kombuchas on here for a while, and I've never read the little inspiring quotes. It's literally called Words of Enlightenment. I've been knowing that they had them on the bottle, and this falls into my pot. Like, I don't understand how I never said anything. Obviously, when I did the watermelon one from a week prior, I read it. So I have to get into it for real and tell y'all. Okay, so this Sacred Life flavor, Words of Enlightenment, says, the love you're seeking from those around you is love you must first give yourself. Ooh, that is a word. Let me repeat that. The love you're seeking from those around you is love you must give yourself. You must give yourself love before you can accept love for anyone else. Because how will you truly know what love is if you don't love yourself? How would you expect someone to love you if you don't love you? You just got to really understand what that is. And, you got to sit with yourself and understand that the relationship with self is the most important relationship ever. I wouldn't lie to you. Oh, wait, hold up. I got stuck in those words that I forgot that we had to taste it. All right, taste test. Oh, and yeah, the watermelon one, I did not finish that. After I took those few sips on camera, baby, she went in the trash. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, kombucha. Let me talk to you. I still fuck with you, okay? You see, my favorite flavors for real is like the peach one. And then the other flavors that I usually be drinking for real. These are new flavors, so I've never seen them or tasted them. So I'm going to be real and honest with y'all. So the watermelon one definitely wasn't tasty. So yeah, this is Sacred Life. Okay. I'm thinking it was going to have like a blueberry type of ting. But honestly, it's not that bad. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna drink this. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's gluten-free, vegan, non-GMO, 60 calories. Get on the Synergy Raw Kombucha, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not sponsored, okay? This is something that I partake in myself, and I just want to promote it. In case anyone wants to join the wave of wanting to be healthy. Because, you know, I live in America. American food isn't the healthiest, you know? And you have to have a nice little balance when it comes to what you partake in your stomach. Like, I'm a Virgo. Okay, Virgos tend to have stomach problems a lot. That's what I learned when I got into zodiacs. But I've been having stomach problems since I was a kid. I'd have been constipated like twice in my life, and bro, when I tell you, I wouldn't wish that on my enemy, bro. I would not wish that on no op, because you feel like you have to poop and you can't. That shit is torture. Okay, that's why I got on that kombucha, so I can be pooping every day, because we supposed to be pooping every day, ladies and gentlemen. Word. Yeah. Real tasty, real good. Okay, so let's get into the episode. Excuse me. So we gotta do the rat beef update. The rat beef update. The rat beef update. So Kendrick has finally dropped, and Quavo has finally dropped as well, because I definitely did not speak on Quavo's this track back, and I listened to both of them. So let me talk about Quavo first. So Quavo, right? Quavo is Quavo versus Chris Brown. Doing research. Shout out to TikTok. TikTok, bro. See, let me just say this. TikTok is the best thing that's ever happened to social media. Okay, and the fact that the American government is trying so hard to ban TikTok is so ridiculous to me, because there's other things that you guys are greenlighting and making legal, but TikTok is where y'all draw the line. Y'all do realize that us young people don't have nothing to lose, for real, right? So ban TikTok if you want to. Shit is gonna get wicked around here. That's all I'm gonna say. Shit is going to get wicked. So, because TikTok, I don't want to believe TikTok is gonna get banned. I don't want to believe that TikTok won't be at our disposal anymore. I don't believe it. Because, you know, words are very powerful. It's what you put in the ether, is what's gonna come to be. TikTok will not be banned in America. It will not go anywhere. It will stay exactly where the fuck it's at. And Joe Biden will not be president, and Trump will not be president, period. I'm putting those in the ether, and I'm going to keep putting them in the ether, and I'm going to keep shooting it. Keep shooting it. Like, I got an AK, 30 bullets. Joe Biden not becoming president. Trump not becoming president. TikTok not getting banned. What's up? Anyways, like I was saying, shout out to TikTok, because TikTok was definitely piecing the beefs together, especially about Chris Brown and Quavo. So it definitely gave me more information on how this beef developed, because to a lot of people, this beef gave off, what? This is out of nowhere, when in reality, it wasn't out of nowhere. For those who really kept up with it and actually gave us a breakdown synopsis, like I said, shout out to y'all. They were telling us that they've been beefing like this since, like, what, 2018, 2017? Mind you, 2017, 2018, I was in high school and shit. Yeah, I had a phone, I was on social media, but I had friends. I had a social life. So I wasn't on the internet like I am now, because I don't really have friends in a social life. Not me. Look, I have friends, y'all, but it's just not the way that I used to in high school. Like, I'm not always around them and shit like that. You feel me? Like, we got our own lives and shit type shit. You feel me? Like, and it's like, I'm not as social as I used to be. I definitely do not be wanting to talk to niggas, bro. I don't care to talk to niggas. But anyway, so, yeah, so the Chris Brown and Quavo beef have been going on since, like, you know, 2017, 2018. And it all started off because Chris Brown was hanging out with the Migos, and Quavo ended up sleeping with Chris Brown's ex. Her name is Karrueche. When Chris Brown found out that Quavo was on that timing, that's when, you know, Chris Brown was kind of like, oh, okay, you lame as hell for that. You lame, because how we cool friends, we kicking it. I'm kicking it with your fam and them, and then you go behind my back and be with my ex and shit. Me personally, this is how I see it, right? Logically, I can understand why Chris is upset, but that's your ex at the end of the day, and you're Chris Brown, sir. You can get anybody you want in this world. So why are you pressed about your ex, and why are you pressed about Quavo being with your, like, you know what I'm saying? It's given, like, I don't know. Like, if you're gonna be mad at somebody, be mad at yourself. Because why is this even like, I don't know. Like, I understand being upset at somebody with your ex, but like, they your ex, yo. Like, they not your person in the present moment. So it's like, what are we talking about right now? So, obviously, Chris Brown, there's this, hold up. Let me look it up. There's this league, that's on YouTube, that allows rappers to, it's called the Crew League. Yes, it's called, TCL, the Crew League. It's where rappers create their team and they're hooping and they're going back and forth. The court ain't even that big. It's a nice little court, nice little game set up, and it be all rappers that be hooping. Chris Brown, clearly, I mean, you could say Chris Brown is a rapper, but he's mostly a singer. He's mostly an R&B singer for sure. But like, he was hooping, and he definitely, and his diss track definitely gave that he can rap. So we're just gonna say artists, okay? We're just gonna say artists, but mostly rappers that be on there. Chris Brown been calling out Quavo for like 2 years straight. At the press conference thingy, like at the end of their games, he'll be like, "Quavo, where you at? Quavo, where you at? You a bitch? Da da da. Where you at?" 1 year, no response. The next year, Chris and his team, da da da. "Quavo, where you at? Where you at? I called you out last year, pussy. You a pussy, da da da." And mind you, Quavo do be hooping on there too. So it's like, Quavo definitely wasn't saying nothing. And then fast forward, now wait. I wouldn't even say fast. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say fast forward. Fast forward, now we got Chris dropping his diss track. And the picture that he used with Quavo, oh my God. Every time I see that picture, I'm like, what? I would be so pissed off if I was Quavo, bro. That shit would have pissed me off, because what are you using that picture for, yo? Like, you're tripping. Like, for those who probably ain't seen it, it's a picture of Quavo eating like a big piece of bread, and he's just like, his whole mouth is shoved in it. Like his like it just look like pause, nigga, pause. You feel me? And Chris Brown's diss track definitely did his big ones. He definitely tapped into his inner Vaughn. He was definitely giving off Vaughn energy in that bitch. R.I.P. King Von, by the way. And Quavo responded, and I'm not gonna lie, because it's music, I fuck with Quavo's diss. Like, and I'm not even a big Quavo fan, bro. I've been hating on Quavo since I was introduced to the Migos. Cause when I heard of the Migos and I got to do my own little like, oh, okay, these are 3 individual people who are dope, got a dope flow, dope beats, dope music. Like, I like Quavo, but I always cater Takeoff above everyone else. That was just my personal synopsis. And then R.I.P. Takeoff, man. So when Takeoff passed, and it was just like so heartbreaking. That's why when Chris Brown said, like, when Takeoff died, we all wish it was you. There's people who are like, who said that? Who said that? I'm like, a lot of people were, this is not funny. I'm sorry. A lot of people were saying that, and it's fucked up, but that's just how the internet go. Like, but, Quavo's diss was actually pretty groovy, pretty like that. I mean, he put Takeoff on there, and Takeoff obviously did his big ones, you feel me, like that. And, if I had to pick who won, I would say Chris won. Chris definitely had more energy. His bars were sharp, punchlines there. But shout out to Quavo to responding. Dead ass. I love this. I love the back and forth. I love the tennis match. But respectfully, I'm gonna give it to Chris. I'm gonna give it to Chris. Even though Quavo's diss track was not whack. Niggas was trying to say it was whack. I didn't think it was whack. I feel like he did what he needed to do. I feel like he definitely did what he needed to do. So yeah, that's all I gotta say on that. The next rap beef. So Drake and Kendrick. Kendrick has dropped Euphoria. And the reason why I just remember the name so much better than the other diss tracks is because it's Euphoria. I love the show Euphoria, and Kendrick using that to throw shots at Drake is so genius to me. Like, and I'm not even a Kendrick fan. Like, I fuck with Kendrick's music. Like, I don't listen to him. I don't have a playlist of him. You feel me? I'm more of a Drake fan than I am a Kendrick fan. But right now, Drake, you're losing. And you're losing because you fucked up when you used AI. I just want to start off by saying that I literally said this. I was saying it nicely. Now I have to say it realistically. You using AI, right? To use Tupac's voice when you don't even claim your blackness for real, bro. I seen you doing an interview where you literally said, I associate myself as a black man. Instead of just saying I'm a black man. And on top of that, why am I just not learning that you're a Jewish person? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense on why you're so big, because them people are the reason why a lot of things are big now. So of course, when people use up numbers and popularity to determine that Drake will always win, it's kind of like, okay. Now I'm falling back a little bit, because it's like Kendrick definitely opened up another level of awareness that I did not have about Drake, because Drake was somebody that came into my life when I was a young child. Okay. He just started from the bottom. Now he had me. He had me. I'm just being honest, but I'm 22. I have to understand that sometimes your favorite artist is really not, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it like, oh, I'm not, okay, see, look, I should have added more, because now it looks like I'm just speaking on him being Jewish when it has nothing to do with that. This is what I mean by what I'm saying. This man is a pedo. This dude likes little kids. And you're a Scorpio, Drake. Diddy's a Scorpio. Yeah, okay. All I gotta say, Drake, I fuck with you musically. But not all the way, though. Because you now using AI and shit, nigga, don't make this a trend. Do not make that a trend, because bro, that AI shit, that was your white man side doing that. Because it's like, at the end of the day, Drake, you only use your blackness when it's convenient. You only use your blackness when it's gonna profit you. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, what does white men do? They profit off the backs of black people. They profit off the culture of black people. They profit off the destruction of black people, the trauma of black people. Anything they're gonna milk out of a black person. So he's doing that to himself. If you're not seeing the correlation, you know what I'm saying? And I see Drake always talking about his mom. His mom is a white woman, a Jewish white woman. Where's your father? Like, I need to know what he looked like, because you might be lying to us about being mixed. I know your hair look how it look and shit, but like, you keep bringing up your mom. Your mom is not gonna. How do we look at your mom and look at you and determine you a black person? I'm just saying, I need to see your father, sir. And the same goes for J. Cole. Because a lot of people keep trying to make it seem like, oh, J. Cole got locks. J. Cole actually grew up around black people. That's why he still has a white mom. So now I'm really understanding how this shit go. Now I'm understanding that Kendrick really, now I understand Kendrick even more now. For real. Now that I'm really putting it together. Yeah, fuck the big three. It's just big me. Bum. Y'all niggas is bums for real. The fuck? Like, look, I fuck with J. Cole's music. I fuck with Drake's music. But now, like, I'm talking about the person. Like, the character-wise and shit like that. Like, yes, I don't know you personally, but I'm talking about the shit that's going on. Okay, so how do I say this? Like, Drake. You make all these songs, you make all these nice intellectual songs, and the songs that I'm really specifically talking about is the songs that you be rapping on. Like, you got a dope beat and you have dope lyrics, but you don't ever want to talk about black issues. You don't talk about black problems. You don't talk about black successful things. You don't talk about nothing that has to do with black people in a way that Kendrick does. And you say you associate yourself as a black man, right? But then you dick eat Taylor Swift. Look, you're allowed to fuck with who you fuck with. But let me make my connection right quick. Taylor just dropped her album. Why she did the whole 1830s line. Drake wanna drop the AI verse and call it Taylor made this. You're losing me. Then Nicki's on tour right now, so I'm bringing up Nicki right now. Look, let me land. Nicki is on tour. She brought out Drake. I didn't think Drake was gonna pop out, but he did. He did. And she was talking about how she was bringing him up, saying this, saying that. Okay, we know Drake doesn't write his shit. I'm not saying that Drake doesn't write all his shit, but we know Drake doesn't write his shit. We know Cardi doesn't write all her shit, right? And remember when Nicki would always make that a thing, like always make that the main center thing. But you dick eat Drake, knowing this man doesn't write all his shit. And then on top of that, right? You are literally trying to, I mean, I don't want to say literally because she's been saying this for years and this is just my first time speaking on it. She does not identify as a female rapper. She doesn't like being called a female rapper. She likes to be called a rapper. Right? And look, a part of me understands what she means by that because at the end of the day, you are a rapper, but you are a girl too. You are a girl rapper, Nicki. You were from the beginning and you are now. And for you to try to exclude yourself from girl rappers, female rappers, women rappers, it just gives me this side eye. Like, you, girl, like you're Nicki, you're the queen, yes, but like, how you gonna compare it to a nigga though? Niggas got their own way of doing shit. You got your own way of doing shit, and other girls are gonna have it. You feel me? That's why it's male rappers, female rappers, blase, blase. And this is the part that I wanted to bring together, because clearly I was bringing that up to give a little context and backstory of the things that these artists have said themselves. You know Drake doesn't write all his shit. And you don't consider yourself a female rapper. I'm confused. And where's all the Barbs, where are y'all at? Why aren't y'all getting on Drake? Why aren't y'all getting on Drake the same way y'all was getting on Megan and Cardi? Because Nicki and Drake actually fuck with each other, so why would y'all come at him? Right. But when Nicki tells us and y'all that this person doesn't write their own raps, y'all get on them like, ooh. But Drake, a Canadian rapper with a white mother who is Jewish, who quote unquote associates himself as a black man. I need you to understand, I'm not trying to come like I'm hating or nothing. I'm just trying to see it for what it is. Like, cause at the end of the day, what I'm saying has nothing to do with music. It has everything to do with the politics and shit. Right? And I'm interested in that too, because it's like, Megan Thee Stallion kick-started all this rap beef in 2024. I'm gonna give her flowers. And I just want to say this too, because I tweeted it and I deleted it, and I just rather just say it on here so I can just be real about the shit. I seen a picture with Megan Thee Stallion and Diddy, and they were just sitting on the couch taking a picture. It looked like it was from like 2019, shit like that. And you know, I'm not Team Diddy, so I'm like, I tweeted, I said, should I be playing Bigfoot? Because I'm like, I don't like this dude, especially what's being like said about him, and so many victims coming out and shit like that. And it's just like, you know what? I'm gonna just distance myself, my dude. I'm gonna just distance myself. Like, and I felt like I was gonna do the same thing with Megan, like if she was really gonna like rep this nigga and da. But I'm thinking I had to really like logically think about it. I said that looks like an old picture, so let's not get emotional. That's why I deleted it, because at the end of the day, I believe that Megan won that. You know what I'm saying? Because she cleared with one line, and Nicki coming out with Bigfoot, it was just kind of like, okay, you're showing like your insecurities and shit. But it's a rap beef. We gotta appreciate it. And that's why I'm like, Megan, get up. You need to respond back. Like, this is ridiculous. Megan came out with and she dissed Drake and Nicki. You get what I'm saying? And then the reason why I brought up Taylor is because it seemed like Drake fucked with Taylor more than he fucked with Nicki. You talking about, oh yeah, Taylor this, Taylor that, Taylor this, Taylor that. But Nicki is the queen of what she's doing. And you're not, it's cause you don't really fuck with black people like that? What is it, bro? Tell me. It's only convenient to fuck with black people. Now I understand why people were saying, like, you being around Sexy Red, you thinking that you're black by association now. Cause you're hanging out with dark skinned black girls, dark brown skinned girls and shit. Knowing that your type is not no black girl. Let's just call it what it is. And that's fine. I don't really give a fuck. That, cause you definitely not my type either. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I fuck with you musically. You know what I'm saying? Your music cool. But I'm definitely falling back. I'm definitely not dick eating like I used to anymore because of the allegations and narratives that this old man has placed himself in. And that's why I'm like, with Kendrick dropping Euphoria and really expanding expanding him as a person. Like, he's not somebody who's gonna represent black culture. That's number one. He's not somebody who's gonna represent American culture. That's number two. Cause nigga, you're Canadian. Like, you're not from here. So it's just like, like, yeah, you live here, you traveled here, you did it, but you're Canadian. Okay. And on top of that, you was raised by a white mother. Your experiences are different than most black people in America. And for the longest, we kept putting you at that high. Drake is one of the now it's like, whoa, why are we doing that? Because we see him everywhere. We listen to him everywhere. This nigga shit everywhere. Why? Because he's Jewish. The Jewish people in power are going to give him all the views, all the popularity, all the deals. And now it makes more sense on why what Kanye was saying, like, oh, he has a rich baby dad. That was funny, but because, yeah. But like now it's like, I feel like Kendrick won the beef between them two. Now I understand Rick Ross even more, why he was trolling him and doing this and doing that, because he's beefing with a lot of black men. Like, are y'all not seeing this? He's beefing with black men. That's why him using TikTok. That's why him using Tupac AI and Snoop AI, bro. That was the white man in you, Drake. That was the white man in you. Cause why would you ever? Cause like, would Kendrick ever do some shit like that? No. Would Rick Ross ever do some shit like that? No. I can even say J. Cole wouldn't even do no shit like that, and J. Cole in the same fucking bracket as you, man. Now it's making more sense of why J. Cole even dropped out, because now, Drake, you look even stupider for doing what you did, cause J. Cole not even co-signing that shit no more. Cause I've gone through so many emotions when it came to J. Cole withdrawing his fucking diss track. Cause in my head I was like, okay, that's commendable. I get that. That's very mature. Then it went to, no, nah, you're lame. Excuse me. Now I'm getting that understanding of, wait, hold up. I understand why you did it, Cole. Because Kendrick is somebody not to fuck with. He not somebody to fuck with for real. Like, and Kendrick, I understand what y'all saying now. Kendrick is a rapper. This nigga is not doing it for the popularity. He's not doing it for the numbers. He's not doing it for the masses. He's doing it because he genuinely has a love for music. And I'm not saying that Drake doesn't, but obviously the way that Drake does things is more business wise than it is more creativity music wise. And then again, all the bullshit that come out, you liking little girls, you doing blackface, saying the hard ER, like, you know what I'm saying? Not really helping, not necessarily helping, but you're not using your platform to, and he's not using his platform to, like, not necessarily promote, but, like, he's not using his platform to expose the bullshit. Cause it's like, for you to be like a big artist, and you claim to be for the people, claim to be for the culture, and you're not necessarily helping us learn anything for real. That's where I'm at for real. I still fuck with Drake musically. I'm just seeing him for who he really is more now. And I just wanted to be honest about that on cam. And I commend Kendrick for making his diss something that you really have to like sit down and listen to. Like you have to like he's putting things together that very creative. Like he's a true artist for real, and I'm giving it to Kendrick. I don't give a fuck if Drake respond back. I'm giving it to Kendrick. That's where I'm at. And I've been seeing a lot of people bringing up like, you know, like the Joe Budden podcast, other platforms where they're just not understanding what Kendrick is saying. And people are just automatically being like, oh, y'all are just fiending to interview Drake. That's why y'all are saying that because da-da-da-da. And it's like, I get it. Me, I don't give a fuck to interview no one. I'm just going to let you know what it is and how I feel about it when I listen to it and when I'm hearing a different, different think pieces about what's going on and shit. And that's my conclusion for real, you know? That doesn't mean I'm about to start dick eating Kendrick. Like I also want to say that as well. Like I'm giving it to him when it comes to this rap beef and shit. But that isn't like I don't like I'm not a Kendrick hater. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a Drake hater neither. But like I'm not a Drake hater when it comes to his music. I'll say that. Because I think I might become a Drake hater when it comes to him as a person because and I was just realizing how I created so many like different points that created a spider web because like that's why I brought up Nicki and shit because I wanted people to understand the connection on that because it's like you rap so hard about you writing your raps. You're not a female rapper this, you're not a female rapper that, but then your number one Drake is not what you're embodying at all. He doesn't write all his raps, but you rep him and you give him his flowers, which he deserves. But why aren't you understanding that when your barbs do that to Cardi, it's not fair at all? Because it's like, what? And then another point I wanted to say, Drake, Cardi, Nicki, I said Taylor, I brought up Megan. Damn, I forgot. But yeah, that's honestly all I have to say on that. I definitely did not realize I was gonna do this whole episode about this. That was literally the introduction, honestly. But hey man, I'm a yapper. That's what happens when you're stuck in a topic and you're just trying to get your points off. But thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to check out my Instagrams, Twitters, and the TikToks. Don't forget to check out Logical Mindz socials. You can check out the podcast on Amazon Music, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay loving yourself and stay out the way. Peace, love, and positivity. Logical Mindz.